hold that thought. We need to discuss the elephant in the room. I live in Ontario, Canada. We have two seasons, winter and construction. Hi, I'm Suze. Welcome back to my homestead. Today is July garden tour day. Couple of housekeeping type things. I do technically live in town, so there is a lot of construction noises. We are also on the main route to a hospital, so there are a lot of sirens. Just so you are aware. If you've seen my videos before, you already know that. So my garden is in Canadian Zone 6A, which is about I keep hitting the dill, which is an equivalent to a USDA Zone 5A-ish. What else? I have 5 4x8 raised garden beds. I have 3 3x3 beds, which are the kids' beds. I have multiple containers and grow bags as well. And this is my second year gardening. One of the things about doing YouTube is I want to look back on my stuff, and that's part of why I'm doing it, is I want to look back. So I've been trying this year to do my garden tours on the same day every month. Let me take you back to that day right now. Good morning. Today was supposed to be garden tour day, but we have been inundated with wildfire smoke. As you can probably tell, I don't know if you can tell, I am a funky color. It is 10 a.m. and it is greeny yellowish out. So when I get to doing the garden tour, I will insert this because I have some zucchini ready and I wanted to do it with you. And it lined up perfectly with the garden tour. But now weird wildfire smoke and my garden looks funky in color. It'd be a beautiful sunny day if there were no smoke. So let's harvest these zucchini before they get ridiculously big. And you'll see this in the garden tour at some point. So there's our one zucchini. There's our other. And we have more on the way on this plant. Down there. And over here. And then over on this side, like this one, I don't even know if you can see it. This one's probably going to be ready tonight. And then more on the way. I've never had a zucchini harvest before. I planted zucchini last year and didn't get any, so I really wanted to do this with you, as I've already said. Here they are. That was much harder to do one-handed than I thought, but there they are. So we're finally catching up. It is 4 or 5 days later. It's also cicada season. So much noise. That's okay. Let's just keep going. The other thing we're going to do at the end of this video is pick all of my garlic, because it probably should have come out a day or two ago. But I've been waiting to do it with you, and I couldn't breathe, as you could see from the other clip. So let's get to the garden tour. I got warm. Anyway, a couple of things that I forgot to mention before. I do garden on my driveway because it is the best spot for my garden to be. I am in town, I said that. There are weeds. There's weeds growing in the driveway, there's weeds growing in the bed, there's failures, there's wins, there's frustrations, but I'll show you all of those along the way. So let's actually get to the garden tour. The first thing I want to show you, I'm going to zoom in because this camera is fantastic for that, is this butterfly has been here for a good 10 minutes and is loving my echinacea. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, back to plants. So we may as well, so cute, start in the bed that's right here. These are all of our onions. we do have some bulbing. We have red and yellow. These are Alyssa Craig. The red, I don't remember. And then some of the red are actually from the garden center, were just labeled as red onions. These are, I'm happy with these. Driveway weeds. Out front of this, we have a couple of buckets. We have some skullcap here, and oregano, my echinacea, sage, and this is tarragon. And then all of my beautiful carrots are in here. They are scarlet somethings. I bought tape because I could. And here's my other echinacea plant. It is just starting to bloom. My feverfew, catnip, more oregano, more sage. This is a cherry tomato, and that is some sort of pepper. And this is my pepper bed. It's doing wonderfully. We've harvested, and there's more flowers. I am so happy with how this is doing this year. So in this bed, we have, oh my goodness, Hungarian hot wax, jalapeno, Hungarian hot wax, shishito, jalapeno, Blue Lake bush beans, Tabasco peppers are in there somewhere, sugar rush peach peppers, and then red, orange, and purple cayennes. And the purple cayennes are doing wonderfully. They're small though. There you go. They're small. And then there's what I'm going to assume is going to be a red one at some point, but I don't know. Other than the purple ones, because it's obvious that they're purple, I don't know which is which. Garlic. These are my sauce tomatoes. This is a mix of Roma that I got from the garden center and Heinz that I saved seeds from last year. They are going insane compared to last year. Like the whole thing is wild. And then along the front of this bed, we have thyme, another cherry tomato, 2 chives, another cherry tomato, and my lime mint, my lime balm. And look at the mint. Look at the green beans. They're just like, hi, we're here. We're in the way. So this is going to be the back of the carrot bed and onion bed. These are my slicer tomatoes. They're still not quite right. So we have, this is supposed to be a black crim. Most of these I bought from the nursery garden center, and they were labeled wrong. So this is supposed to be a black crim purchased. This was supposed to be a black crim as well, but it turned out to be a midnight snacker, which I also bought 2 of, so I'm not disappointed. And like, gorgeous. Gorgeous. We also have basil and calendula and a petunia. Okay, so 3 midnight snackers. These 2 are supposed to be the same, but as you can see, that one and that one don't look alike. These were supposed to be called rainbow tomatoes, not to be mixed up with the next ones, which I planted from seed, which are called big rainbows, and even those leaves like don't match. But we don't have any big rainbow tomatoes yet, which is sad, or whatever these 2 are. Oh, this one has a little baby. I just saw this. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. Look at that. Okay, so the big rainbow, they came from M.I. Gardner. And then these are the brandy wine. They're doing fabulously, so hopefully we get a few. Once again, more basil and calendula. Oh, they're so much better than last year. That's what makes me happy. Ajay lemon on either side of the dill, which we harvested and is doing It's come back wonderfully. It's time to do it again. Another view of the wacky tomatoes. There are 16 tomatoes, so 1 per square foot of this side of the bed. And then we have this. I'm gonna back up. These two, this one and this one, are so wild. So the peas are done. They need to come down. I need to harvest what I can. And then these beds are wild. Like, the beans are insane, okay? Like, I hate how I did the beans this year, so anyway. But we have pepperoncini peppers in here. So I need, look at that one. I need to harvest again. Oh my gosh, like, this is so much better than last year. Look, this one's already going red. Can you see that? It's hard for me to see the screen. Oh, there it is, because it's so sunny out. Oh, it's not even that one. It's this one that's going red. Hold on. There we go. There's just so much sun. Giant zucchini we need to harvest. And back in here are bell peppers and my straw flowers. Like, they're so pretty. So pretty. And in the front here we have oregano hiding, chocolate mint, chives, thyme, weeds, lavender. This is a purple lavender. And this is one of the patty pan squash. Neither of the squashes have put on any female flowers yet. I know it's still early enough, so I'm not concerned. I would have just liked to have at least seen one by now. Maybe. Oh, and about the peas, I still don't know what to plant, what I'm going to do after I take them out. Yeah, and just looking, I think I need to water. But we're in for giant thunderstorms tomorrow, so I don't, complicated decisions. So there's a beautiful Heinz tomato. And then there's some of the Romas in here. There's so many tomatoes. So the zucchini I am trellising up the bamboo stake. So this one's not very happy at the moment because I just messed up its entire flow. This one's doing better. I do have 2 stakes for it though. And it's okay. It's, yeah. And so those are my zinnias, and none of them so far have been any of the seeds that I saved. And like, the beans are going wild, absolutely wild. I need to harvest them very soon, probably in the next 2 or 3 days. I'm gonna have to harvest. Let me back up and show you the chaos that is this bed. I have been snacking on the green beans and they're fabulous. And here's the other squash. So no, it is doing better, this one, but still no females. There's the zinnias. Lemon balm, hose. So this big giant one is a Manitoba tomato, and this one is a Heinz, once again home saved. In behind you can kind of see the nasturtiums as I trip over a chair, which just started flowering last week. There's the bean tower. It's looking fantastic. No flowers as of yet. The potatoes, we got a storm 2 days ago and they flopped. So they're going to be harvested soon. Oh my goodness, the construction. The kids' beds are doing wonderfully. I did see a strawberry. They're there. They're getting, oh, I need to cut that one off. But they are getting a couple strawberries a day, and they're thrilled. They are also starting to get cherry tomatoes, which are the same as the ones over there. And peppers. Not that where are the peppers? There are the peppers. And their pumpkins are looking nice. All 3 of them have them. I'm hoping out of all of these plants, and I have one over on the back there, I'm hoping out of all of these plants I get at least 3 pumpkins. Hiding in this pea trellis is my loofah. Just hanging out. So once the peas come down, I'll have to trellis him better because this is not good for him. There is my mojito mint. I haven't harvested it. I have a plan to make mint jelly out of this mojito mint because it's fantastic. And I came across a reel of somebody making thumbprint cookies, and I had just looked in my canning cookbook and saw the mint jelly, and something clicked of that would be good, especially with the mojito mint. The mojito mint thumbprint cookie, yeah. And I'm also going to give some as Christmas gifts, so I'm going to do really little half pints, quarter pints. They're like 125 ml for anybody else, Canadians. So that was my thought with the mojito mint, which is why I haven't harvested it. Here is our calendula and marigold tower that I was going to put strawberries in. I still do plan on putting strawberries in it because they're just there and I just haven't. Here's my son's bed. These are the not hot jalapenos and basil and some calendula. Whoa, that was a snake. Okay. There's some pumpkins back here too. Oh, I gotta take a minute. Hold on. Sorry about that. That wasn't about the snake. I'm indifferent about snakes. Would I prefer them to stay away? Yeah. But my nervous system sometimes has a really hard time coming back down after a startle like that. And that today was one of those days, unfortunately. So I have 2 more updates to show you in the garden before we pull the garlic. So let's go. So for update 1, it is my sunflowers. As you can see, they're quite slug bitten, and for a while I was trying to stop that. But what I've realized is they're eating the slugs, the slugs aren't eating the slugs. The slugs are eating the sunflowers, but you know, they're leaving the peppers that are right close by alone. So I'm gonna let them. And the other update is our mystery pepper. It is a bell pepper. I came out and there was a perfect little pepper on it. I've been watching it grow. There was a perfect little bell pepper on it, but there was a perfect little hole right in the corner, right on top. And there was an earwig inside of it when I opened it up. It was disgusting. Okay, let's get you on a tripod so I can pull this garlic. Thought I would show you the mystery pepper. See, there's the beautiful little baby pepper. This is a new one. Ooh. There's the bay leaf. She's doing wonderful and still in the same pot. I haven't repotted. So yeah, there's lots of flowers and a new little pepper that hopefully won't be, there it is, hopefully won't be eaten by earwig. Okay, so there's 29 heads of garlic in here, and one did a witch's broom thing where one of the cloves sprouted as well. Most of this is going to be used as seed garlic for next year if it is good, and then we'll process the rest of it. So let's get this up. It's really deep in there. My first little head of garlic. That is really cool. Okay. I am rubbing the top layer of stuff off a little bit. I don't know if that's good or bad, but it's kind of brown. Ow, mosquito. Does anybody else actually feel when the mosquito bites them, or is that just something weird I do? There's a bird laughing at me. Okay, let's pull up this witch's broom one. It's in here. It's right here. Oh, massive worm. Okay, so that gave, so they were just together. That gave us a little head of garlic and a large head of garlic. That's kind of neat. I don't think I'm gonna put these aside. I'm not gonna plant these. Well, I'm gonna keep going with the garlic and hopefully get it done. Well, no, not hopefully, it will be done. I want to thank you for spending your day with me. I hope you enjoyed my June garden haul. Wow, July garden tour. Please like and subscribe. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Look, that one was in too long. It's all cracked and split. See? They do appear to have really nice big cloves like what I planted.